Yo, what is up, y'all? It is Prince P, and I am back with another video. You're gonna notice a lot of uploads with this same shirt and the same facial hair that I need a shave. You know, I got a little, you feel me? And all that, but I just want to let y'all know I am going to DreamCon this weekend. Woo! Yes, I'm very excited, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a ton of fun. I'm going as... who's my cosplay again? I know I'm going as Itachi because it's lazy, dog. It's from one of my old Halloween costumes. I truthfully wanted to go as Eren, Toji, and Tengen. Yeah, I want to go as Tengen as well, but I'm only going as Tengen and Itachi because Toji, I just don't have the... I could have just bought it, low-key. I just bought the outfit, but like, I didn't feel like having to get the worm because it was not going to get shipped in time. And the Eren outfit, it was not gonna get shipped in time either because I went a little late for that one. Just 'cause I had a lot of things going on. It was just a lot of things to pay for, so I didn't have a lot of time to truthfully like grasp it and just. So I'm just working with what I got. But honestly, I'm happy with it. I'm very excited to play, to just even go to it, and I'm going to go to tons of parties to it, just a lot of events. So if you are going, I know I'm a small channel, but please reach out, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be cool to meet some of y'all, especially the ones that comment on the videos. I do appreciate that a lot. It does mean a ton. Like, even if it's just one comment, like when you're starting off, just seeing that just means a ton, dog. Like, interaction, you know, love it. But anyway, y'all, we're actually gonna be reacting to, damn, what's his name again? It's Dojo, Kenshin Dojo? I don't want to, Carthus Dojo. My bad, Cart. Hey. Cart is, by the way, Cart, he invites the cookout, first of all. He is a brother at heart. I saw that man in TSO saying shit. I was like, what? Hey, bro had the lingos too. I said, oh yeah, he a brother too. So, hey, my boy, dap me, dap me up. I like that, dap me up again. But all right, Matt, because let's be honest, I actually agree with you when it comes to this argument. Super Saiyan 3 is an overrated form simply because in the canon world, it doesn't do anything, truly. You feel me? Like, what achievements besides movies has Super Saiyan 3 truly done? I'll tell you, it has not done a single achievement. He was able to beat Boo, but he didn't because he truly didn't know if he could. He didn't know if he could really beat him at the time, but then afterwards, like, oh, I probably could have beat him then. And then, what was it, Beerus? Or Kid Buu, my fault, Kid Buu. And it wasn't Super Saiyan 3 that beat him. It was more so the strength of everyone else where, you know, he got the lend me your energy type, you know what I mean? And then we saw Beerus stomp him. So I agree already. Hey, brother, I agree with you already, bro. And it's not even no glaze and shit because it sounds hella glaze. But I've always had this sentiment about Super Saiyan 3 because I get the impact because the introduction's so cool. Oh my God, it was cool as hell. But like, it came out of nowhere and like, it's useless. Like, it's useless. But I'll let my mans explain it though. What? Move your big head. All right, y'all, let's begin. If you do enjoy, wait. Nah, I ain't cutting this out. But y'all, if you do enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe as well, as it helps the channel a ton. And let's get into the video.
Saiyan 3 is a bad transformation. Don't leave an angry comment or a death threat yet. Just hear me out. The first thing that I have to make clear is if
you made fun of my favorite transformation. No, you're bad.
Don't leave an angry comment or a death threat yet. Just hear me out. The first thing that I have to make clear is if you think Super Saiyan 3 looks cool, I agree. In the anime, at least. The manga was hit and miss for me. Speaking of the manga, I want to be clear, my focus really is on Dragon Ball's manga, and by extension, the manga-accurate portions of Dragon Ball Z. So the non-canon Dragon Ball Z movies, those are fine with me. If anything, Super Saiyan 3 is cooler in the 2 Dragon Ball Z movies it's in than any other time in the series. So if those are your reasons for liking Super Saiyan 3, great. I love that for you. But in terms of...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro, he trying to be nice, bro. I love that for you, nigga. Yo, I know a nigga trying to patronize. He's like, if you're dumb and you don't really like narrative-based things, you're just like, oh, it looks cool. I get. Hey, I can tell when a nigga patronizing. You was patronizing. I like it though. I ain't gonna lie.
Those are your reasons for liking Super Saiyan 3. Great. I love that for you. But in terms of the story of Dragon Ball, it's a really big miss for me, and I think I can explain why in 3 points. And more importantly, I want to end this with how I think Super Saiyan 3 could have been better used. I don't want this to be all negative.
Why the hell is he so buff? Oh my god. Dog, that don't even look right. Yo. Ew. Bro. Like. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Cart, bro. You gotta pick different fan art, my guy, because that joint didn't look right. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, it looks like he got like, I don't know, it look like he got a little tumor in his fucking arm or something. I don't know, he got like, I don't know, dog. What the heck going on with him?
Let's start with character assassination. I think we all know by the time of the Buu Saga, Toriyama was getting tired of Dragon Ball and seemed to start having a more cynical outlook on Goku as a
Hello, continue, but I did talk about that in one of my hot take videos that are gonna come out soon. Yeah, like I said that Akira Toriyama, that's why the Buu Saga is probably the most lackluster saga, just because he was kind of tired of just making the life or death serious Dragon Ball shit.
character. This is especially clear as the arc progresses. Goku starts the arc as someone who's willing to sacrifice his one day on Earth in order to protect the planet from an unknown threat. He's constantly trying to make sure that Buu isn't revived, and despite being lighthearted about Babidi's weaker minions, he continues the seriousness through the Majin Vegeta encounter and even his limited time on the lookout after he wakes up from Vegeta's sucker punch. There, he's even surprisingly strict when he's training Goten and Trunks to fuse. He's not playing around, and the story is doing everything to tell us that he isn't. Then this is all immediately undermined by Goku revealing he has Super Saiyan 3 since the
Yo, that fucking turkey arm, ew.
form could have stopped Buu from being revived in the first place. Some people seem to think that Goku using Super Saiyan 3 would have given more energy to Buu's revival, but that's just wrong. Buu doesn't just collect
Oh, I was actually unaware. Let me hear this point, because I'm actually unaware of this part then.
power from the air or whatever those people think. He specifically gets energy from fighters that aren't Babidi's minions being damaged. This is why Pui Pui and Yakon getting killed didn't help to revive Buu. The energy only comes from the damage they deal, not the damage they take. That's why Goku says he wants to end the fight with Majin Vegeta quickly at full power. He's taking the threat of Buu seriously. Oh, did you catch that? Yeah, read it again real quick.
Okay. I see the issue. Basically, Goku's a fucking liar. Goku's a liar. Like, oh my god. Yeah, they made Goku a liar because he could have. Oh, this makes this saga even worse. Goku legit could have just ended this even quicker. Because my thing with the Buu saga is they just didn't take it serious at the certain point. Like when they were fighting it, they didn't take it serious. Like I made it very clear when they were actually like fighting the minions, but that's more so on the anime though. So I'm gonna let my mans continue though.
Goku's supposedly fighting at full power here. Super Saiyan 3 makes Goku a massive liar in retrospect, and not just one little lie to Vegeta either. He lies to Piccolo about being unable to beat Buu at all, to then simply being unsure if he can beat Buu as a Super Saiyan 3, which is a bit better, though it doesn't solve the Vegeta issue. Goku explains that he didn't use Super Saiyan 3 against Majin Vegeta because of the time limit, but if he was able to bounce Buu around like a paddle ball long enough for Trunks to get the Dragon Radar, I think he had more than enough time.
But okay, so here's my counter to that a little bit, because I agree with you, but here's the little devil's advocate. Nah, because my devil advocate is more like, is Goku just protecting Vegeta's feelings then? You feel me? But like at the end of the day, Vegeta still found out though, so it didn't matter. But I don't know. I mean, he's right though. That's really bad character assassination. Truly, like. It really makes Goku a liar. Yeah. Oh my god, that's bad. Ouch, that's bad. I can't. I'm really trying to do some devil's advocate to kind of see other people. Like, at the end of the day, Goku's a liar by the standards of what's going on. Oh man.
More than enough time to knock out Majin Vegeta. Then later, Goku flat out brags he could have beaten Buu when he first fought him, but chose not to. Not even pretending there was doubt anymore like he did to Piccolo earlier on. It's insane when you compare this arrogant...
That's bad. See, that's what I mean. That's bad. That's bad storytelling. Jeez. That's actually really bad. I mean, at the end, Goku was kind of crashing out at the end of the series, but I hear it.
Insane when you compare this arrogant Goku, who's about to not beat Kid Buu, by the way, after the Earth was destroyed and all of the people he loves were killed, to Goku at the beginning of the arc, who's more concerned about the potential of this threat than his one precious day on Earth. I think you could see Toriyama's cynical view of Goku evolving over the course of this story, and ultimately it hurts Goku as a character, and it
I'm sorry. That
view of Goku evolving over the course of this.
Hi, it's me, Goku. Oh man, but I agree. Akira was bored. I'm not gonna lie. He was bored. Literally, that's a fact. Like he was just tired of doing the life or death animes. That's a fact.
On Earth. I think you could see Toriyama's cynical view of Goku evolving over the course of this story, and ultimately it hurts Goku as a character, and it's all rooted in Super Saiyan 3 existing as a form for Goku. Like, imagine Goku was strong enough to beat Cell in the Cell games and just chose not to. That would suck, and people would cry about it even more than they already do with the Senzu game. The reason Goku fights Cell first is to see if he can beat Cell without having to rely.
Yeah, people don't understand that Goku couldn't beat Cell. Like, he didn't just like make Gohan fight him because he thought he was the better option. Like, he did think he was a better option, but it wasn't because if Goku thought he could beat Cell, he would have beat Cell. Let's put it that way. And that's the reason he went full power in the beginning anyway.
On Gohan. If he could have won, he would have won. And he says as much to Gohan. It's powerful when Goku gives up. It affirms to us that Gohan is the sole chance for Earth to survive because we already saw how everyone couldn't begin to compare themselves to how strong Goku was. It's not just Goku making a risky choice to gamble on the next generation that seems completely out of character when compared to his actions in the beginning of the arc. Speaking of the Cell Saga, let's go to point number.
Goku was out of character in the Buu arc. More so, he was definitely, like you said it, more cynical. He didn't care about the consequences per se. He was like, nah, we can fix it later. Dragon Balls can fix it. Like it was very weird. So yeah, he's very right on there. It's really hard to play devil's advocate on it though, because you could just say Goku really needed that. He really wanted that successor because he's scared that the threats. They're gonna keep coming after he's dead, you know? So, I mean, that's understandable, but it's like, dog, you're screwing up right now. So I hear you.
Regression. I want you to think back to when Trunks fights Perfect Cell. He uses Super Saiyan Grade 3, sacrificing mobility and speed for power, to the point that in the manga, Trunks never lands a single hit on Cell while he's in this form. It's explicitly to show Trunks' inexperience and naivety, especially since the fight is interlaced with scenes showing what's happening in the time chamber. Goku learns Super Saiyan Grade 2 and Grade 3 extremely quickly, but as fast as he learns them, he sees their obvious weaknesses that limit their overall effectiveness. This is not just about the speed loss from Super Saiyan Grade 3 either. Grade 2 also suffers from consuming too much energy. These forms are just inefficient, gaining power in exchange for a very obvious downside. This is why Super Saiyan 2 is actually really interesting. It's a more powerful Super Saiyan form that seemingly doesn't have these issues.
That was my thing. Like my issue with Super Saiyan 3, because I truly was looking at Super Saiyan 2 as like the master Super Saiyan, because it was essentially what he explained. It had the boost, the power, the speed with no drawback effects at all. But I get when Super Saiyan 3 became a thing, then it's just like, oh, they're going transformation for transformation. So then it literally made Super Saiyan 2 redundantly, like it's like, yeah.
Truly the form to surpass the Super Saiyan wall, an efficient and powerful evolution of Super Saiyan. So why the f is Super Saiyan 3 like this? The Super Saiyan grades exist as a warning. Their purpose is to show that there are wrong ways to go about getting stronger. That's the reason I actually like both of them, even if they're supposedly useless. They further the narrative. They lead to something better.
No, he's right. Super Saiyan 3 narratively is actually not listening to him. Oh my God. Super Saiyan 3 should not exist, basically. Or like, it should have been introduced in a way, well, it shouldn't have been introduced right away after we just saw Super Saiyan 2. Let's just say that. Like, they were just way too transformation happy at that point. Like, You didn't even let it simmer, get its deal. You feel me? You didn't let it get its hope, its whole thing, its shtick, dog. Like, come on, man.
Meanwhile, Super Saiyan 3 is the final Super Saiyan form of the original manga, and it just reintroduces some of these obvious flaws without having a greater purpose. I've said this before, so I won't harp on it too much, but you could just not have Super Saiyan 3 in the Buu Saga, and things don't actually change that much. I'm not saying that characters like Buu stay as strong as they are, as this would obviously require a rewrite and not a simple what if, but would it be so bad if Goku stalled Buu in a more creative way? Would Gotenks be less cool if he was just a Super Saiyan 2 instead?
Yeah, Gotenks actually would be less cool. I do actually. Because Gotenks is Super Saiyan 3. I like Super Saiyan 3 in terms of Gotenks. Because we have never seen Goten nor Trunks ever reach that level of power. But when they combine their power together, it does equal that phenomenal warrior. But again, it has its obvious drawbacks as the fusion wears off way quicker. So that literally makes sense. That makes sense narratively. So I think Super Saiyan 3 should have probably been introduced with Gotenks instead of Goku. As cool and iconic as it is, because regardless of everything he's saying, which I agree with, Super Saiyan 3 is still one of the most iconic moments in Dragon Ball history. So that's something you can't just take away. So, man, that's tough. Yo, my hair is in my ear. Ew. Pissing me off, dog. Don't do it again.
Actually, we'll get back to Gotenks in a bit. The form just feels so
Did I spoil it?
forced, especially considering how it gets no foreshadowing, and with Goku lying, it actually gets anti-foreshadowing. Super Saiyan is foreshadowed by the legend that's repeated over the course of an entire arc.
Thanks,
Super Saiyan
Vegeta.
2 is foreshadowed by both Gohan's hidden potential and the hunt for a form that would surpass the Super Saiyan wall. Super Saiyan 3 gets none of that. It just shows up only to get almost immediately overshadowed, which is actually my next point. While Super Saiyan 3 has a cool introduction, it doesn't really do much. And when I say it doesn't do much, I'm not just talking about winning fights either. It just isn't that present in most of the series, and it's honestly replaced by other new things pretty quickly. The first is fusion. Like I said, Super Saiyan 2 Gotenks would have been fine, and Vegito doesn't even use anything besides regular Super Saiyan, but he's such a beast and a fan favorite anyway. Honestly, I just think more people...
Vegito's the best character and he's the best fusion. I don't want to hear no drawbacks. Vegito is the best fusion and the best character in the show. Look at that. Look at that badass. Look at that dude. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that smirk. He's smirking at you. He called you a bitch, dog. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga just called you a bitch. Me personally, I would not let that slide. Like, I wouldn't let it slide. But if you gonna let it slide, that's cool. That's you. That's just you. Me personally, I wouldn't. But it's cool if you do, though.
Vegito than Super Saiyan 3, but maybe I'm out of touch. You can let me know in the comments. But let's not forget the other new form of the arc.
I like when he trolls, dog. I like it, dog. Keep trolling.
Ultimate. Now I'm sure the Dragon Ball movies make you think of Super Saiyan 3 as the better form, but narratively, even if it's a bit redundant, Gohan having untapped hidden power and getting an efficient transformation to access that power with is way better than the problems Super Saiyan 3 causes for Goku's character in this arc. And more importantly, Gohan continues to use his...
Gohan was literally the strongest character at that time anyway. Once he unlocked his ultimate form, he was technically the strongest character in the series at that point. Well, stronger than Goku at least.
Ultimate form, while Super Saiyan 3 makes seemingly no progress. In Super, we're instantly shown that Super Saiyan 3 is far behind the powers that Goku will face in the story with a flick heard around the world. It was on Kid Kai's planet though, so I guess it wasn't that hard to hear. The God forms obviously go on to replace...
That nigga told you a bitch. Me personally.
Was on Kid Kai's planet though, so I guess it wasn't that hard to hear. The God forms obviously go on to replace Super Saiyan 3 as well, but even worse, in the anime's version of the Tournament of Power, it's heavily implied that Super Saiyan 3 is far less efficient than even Super Saiyan God in Goku's fight with Kale and Caulifla. Honestly, Caulifla, if you're watching this, give up on Super Saiyan 3. There are better forms available. Hell, Goku doesn't even use it when using all of his transformations against Jiren in the anime. This isn't even just a canon thing either. In GT, we see Super Saiyan 3 twice, once without a tail and once with. The idea was Goku having a tail would make him strong enough to beat Baby, but nope, he gets Super Saiyan 4 instead because Super Saiyan 3 can't do shit. It's so funny to think Super Saiyan 3 had one chance to get a pretty notable W, beating Buu in Goku's first fight with him, but instead he chooses to let the kids handle it, and even with them using Super Saiyan 3, they don't manage to do it either.
Yo, this man said, yo, y'all favorite form, this is your favorite form, it sucks. It literally doesn't do anything. It not only did it not get a dub, narratively, they don't show it that much. And when they do, no one wins with it. Me personally, my favorite form could not. Because what is a Super Saiyan that you can't say Super Saiyan 2 is definitely one of my favorite forms. Because Gohan and well, he won. And then I like Super Saiyan God. I like Ultra Instinct as well. That's a really cool form. Super Saiyan obviously, but like that's the default. Super Saiyan Blues, but yeah. Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan Blue like kind of the actually Super Saiyan Blue is better than Super Saiyan 3, and that's saying something because even though the introduction was ass, at least it was used far more.
Something I think of as Goku's greatest failure, but even ignoring Goten and Trunks being failures, I think they're the best way to use Super Saiyan 3. Like I've been explaining—
Wait. Did he just say Goten and Trunks are Goku's biggest failures? If you're talking about successors, I mean, wasn't the point that they're going to be? Because that's not really what they want to truly do, you know? I think that was the point of it. So I don't know if I agree with that, but I mean, if you want to technically, I guess, sure.
Most of the reasons to dislike Super Saiyan 3 narratively are Goku-centric, but Goten and Trunks don't have that same baggage. Instead of them copying Super Saiyan 3, why not have them discover it? It may sound dumb, but having the inexperienced kids discover a form that increases their power at the cost of efficiency makes way more sense. Gotenks is already a gag-heavy character, so this could be a classic Toriyama gag scene too, and the setup is already baked into the manga. We see that after a week of training in the time chamber, Goten and Trunks are exhausted as they talk about achieving a level beyond Super Saiyan. Cut the part of them explaining the stamina and fusion time limit issues for now. Then imagine we didn't know about Super Saiyan 3 yet. You'd think they meant Super Saiyan 2. Eventually, they would get betrayed and trapped in the time chamber, only to then reveal their new form, Super Saiyan 3,
Stop, bro. I don't want to hear that talk. That is, bro. I'm literally reacting to that what if. From what if Goku was betrayed and trapped in the time chamber, dog. First up, I've only uploaded part 1. I've technically reacted to 3 parts of it. It's cool. It's fun. I will say that. It's really fun. But what the fuck?
and its power blows Piccolo away. He really thinks they can beat Buu now. Meanwhile, Goku is watching them from the realm of the Kaioshin with Elder Kai's crystal ball. While Supreme Kai and Kibito are in awe of Gotenks' power, Goku is a bit skeptical. The fight with Super Buu plays out the same, still ending with Gotenks losing the form and defusing early, explaining then that they knew about this weakness and decided to use it anyway. There's no regression, no character assassination, and not nearly as much of an issue with overshadowing since the form is supposed to be bad. It also leaves Gotenks an exclusive form to build off of.
That's a fact. The form is essentially, it was made to fail. Akira, the way he made the form, it was made to fail. Like it's, I don't know. It's very interesting how a very cool form in theory is just very unnecessary, truly. So.
In the future, that would be entirely his own. In the same way, we have exclusive forms for most characters now. So if the Buu Saga really needed Super Saiyan 3, I think it should have been a Gotenks exclusive form. But it wasn't, so it sucks. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and thank you so very much for watching.
Beat up one.
We don't go. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. A shout out to my guy Carthu's Dojo, man. Phenomenal video, and I do agree with most of what he said, to be honest. Super Saiyan 3, again, cool form in theory, but once he explained it even furthermore, there really was no need for it to exist. Like, I could kind of go my whole life without Super Saiyan 3. Like, I think it's like, I don't know why. I feel like it's a form you like as a kid. Because once you get older and kind of realize, yeah, this is kind of useless. It's like, all it has is a cool factor. And it's, yo, Adobe. See, this is why, yo, you lucky I even use y'all, bro. See, nah, why would you just do to interrupt me, bro? All right, y'all, I'm out. Anyway, y'all hit this like button, subscribe as well if you did enjoy the video. It helps a ton. I'm out, y'all. Peace.